2-minute rounds of kickboxing action. Making his way to the blue corner. Would you please put your hands together for Sam? Here's Sam. To the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Moses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of kickboxing. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Cambodian kickboxing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sal. Thai kickboxing, give it up for Moses. 3 2-minute rounds, kickboxing.
Couple of boys that I haven't seen fight before. Moses over here, no last name, fighting out of elite Thai kickboxing, and up against Sam Fefuluai. Well, we are going to get underway. Eddie Tongalahi, the man in charge.
Round 1.
We see that Moses, who goes in and starts with the leg kicks, is probably the heavier of the two, and Sam Fefuluai comes back nice, straight left hand from him, and that timing on that kick was good. So it's a real baptism of fire out there for these two guys who really turn it on. Another straight left hand got through the guard. Moses takes one on the thigh with no leg check there, but the guard has been good right throughout, so obviously done some homework and lets one go to the body and follows it up with some more body shots, and they get into the grapple. Both guys decide that against the grapple, and they'll go back to the striking, and some heavy leather being thrown out here just down in front of us, and it's not going one way, it's two-way traffic out there. So both guys look like they've got the punch that could end the fight. They're both extremely strong, and Sam going for the uppercut. Moses now goes forward, puts a bit of pressure on with the weight advantage, but good work from Sam, who tries to land the knee on the chin. So I think the feeling out period is well and truly behind them now, and big Moses goes forward, straight right hand, and then downstairs, work the inside of the thigh, and back to the other side they go. So it's been a real busy round, and for first-time fighters we expect them to start quite fast on occasions, but these two guys keeping it up right throughout the round. Whether they can keep it up for 3, that'll be another question altogether. But they both end round number 1 strong and fit and healthy. To say that they're keen to get on with it would be an understatement, and they straight back to the action where they left off, and as I pointed out, the pace was fast in round number 1. Can they keep it up here in the second? At the moment they are, and big right hand over the top from Moses, doubled it up and hitting up in the temple area, but it didn't slow Sam Fefuluai down at all. Nice straight combination from Moses, and He gets a bit of go forward on now. So belying his build, and there goes that right hand again over the top. You get into a bit of a grapple down here in front of us, trying to put all his weight on Moses. Is Eddie Tongalahi gives Sam a bit of a help out of that situation. The big bombs continue to rain down, and into that grapple, and Eddie Tongalahi asking them to work their way out of it, but it wasn't going to happen, and it could be a reoccurring thing. Nice body shot there from Moses, and there goes that favourite shot again, and it hits the unguarded head of Sam. So if you were putting money on at the start of the fight, you would have thought that Moses might have run out of a little bit of energy, but he is actually taking the fight to Sam here as we get towards the end of round number 2. And 2 very torrid rounds would have tested most fighters, and yet these 2 guys keep the pace right up as we get to the end of the second. 1 to go. It'll be another round of how you'd score round number 1. I thought Moses had a little bit of go forward in the second, but that depends on what they decided in round number 1, the 3 wise men. And, straight back into the action again, and watch out for the big right hand of Moses over the top of the guard of Sam. A little bit untidy there, and there before Moses goes downstairs and lands a cracker of a kick to the outside of the thigh, and so good a kick it was that it made Sam consider switching to southpaw. He thinks better of it and lands a big left hand, an uppercut, but the right was right on the button there from Big Moses. And he's really using that weight to good advantage. He's making Sam carry the 120 or so kilos that he is. And there goes looping shots, and they all found the mark. Maybe the power is not as strong as it was in round number 1, but the judges will still sharpen their pencils to make a mark. And he goes forward again, so it's about using your attributes. And one of the attributes of Moses, apart from the big jam tart and the big bombs, is that weight. And once again, that's very tiring for a fighter to be trying to carry that around. And Moses, man, he's got the jam tart. Sam fighting, probably giving away 30 kilos here and doing his best to fight the big man away. It's not going to happen on this occasion. The referee will make sure of that. And there it goes again, and that's where we're going to leave it.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please, for these 2 warriors.
And I think they'd both be pretty happy to hear the bell, but I'll give you the tip. I was a bit surprised that the pace of the fight managed to keep on as good as it did. And it looks like they're going to go another round, are they? No, they're not. Thank God for that, they say. Well done, guys. A couple of first-time fighters in there, and doing what we expect from all the warriors. Leave nothing in the tank. And they won't take much rocking tonight, these guys.
Fighters to the center ring, please.
Cowan Morrison over there with Moses. Didn't get to talk to these 2 guys.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we find a majority draw.
A majority draw. Well, there you go. So
good judging. Good fight, fellas.
I think they must have given Sam the first round then, and maybe tied the last round. Good work, guys.